everybody, it is Webkinz Fan Anyone here, and I am back with another episode of What's in a Name, where I talk about some of the names that I chose for my Webkinz and why I chose those names. I have 2 episodes currently, so if you haven't seen those, go check those out, because as of right now I have 6 Webkinz. I have discussed their naming methods. Today, all 3 of the Webkinz that I have chose have names that were based on fictional characters, so I'm going to kind of talk about that. Up first is my Batik Elephant, Ramona. I actually just recorded this whole thing and then went to go look up what Batik is and then realized, you know, I should probably make sure I'm pronouncing it right because I don't want to look stupid, and it's Batik. I was saying Batik. Batik is an Indonesian fabric. I'm going to actually read this right off of my phone. I'm looking this up. If you've never heard of Batik, which actually genuinely I had not until the elephant came out. Batik is an Indonesian technique of wax resist dyeing applied to the whole cloth. So it has like a specific pattern, and as you can see, a beautiful, lovely, intricate flower pattern that, like, this kind of creativity I genuinely miss. It's something that I miss with Webkinz. Ramona got named Ramona because at the time when I got her, I was obsessed with the movie Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Specifically the movie, not the comic, not the game. The game I'm not even a fan of. It was not entertaining for me. The comic, by the time I read it, I had already seen the movie, so I preferred the movie, so I didn't even like really read the comic. Specifically the movie. So Ramona Flowers. She doesn't act anything like Ramona in the movie. She is the younger sister of my signature, I can't remember what it's called, but the signature elephant, Peanut. And she's appeared, I think, in like Signature Island twice, maybe. But the reason why I think Ramona fits very well is so dumb. It's because of the flowers. So Ramona Flowers. But that's not why she got the name. But I'm standing by it. It fits Ramona Flowers and the beautiful flowers. So there's Ramona the Batik Elephant. Up next is probably the only one that's genuinely going to make sense. And that is Emily Elizabeth, the Dazzle Dachshund. And the reason specifically why I named her Emily Elizabeth is because of her eyes. Because if you've ever like read the Clifford the Big Red Dog books, or if you've ever seen the cartoon show, the eyes are like just little like black dots, and it looks so much like the show. That's where she got her name from. There's not really a dog in the show that I think looks like the Dazzle Dachshund, so that's where Emily Elizabeth gets her name from, is from Emily Elizabeth from Clifford the Big Red Dog, specifically because of her eyes. Also, can we appreciate how long these freaking things are? Look how big it is. It's just so long, which of course makes it difficult. You can't see them yet because I don't have enough to put them low enough that they're in the vision when I'm like sitting, but I do have shelving I've started putting up with my Webkinz on it, and they're actually sitting above my head right now, and I'm just like, how is she gonna sit on there, because she's gonna fall right off. So I'm gonna have to get creative when it's her turn to go up there. I have my dogs and my wolves and my one fox. I'm missing the other one, but anyway, they're sitting up there right now, and so I've started with the dogs, like by color, and I haven't gotten to, well, I have some pink, but they're like light pink, so I haven't gotten to the dark pink yet, so I'm like, how are you gonna fit up there? The last Webkinz I want to talk about today is this one is so silly. Okay, so it's Adrien Victus, the Stormy Dragon. Adrien Victus is a Turian character in the Mass Effect 3 game. I had a list of like names at one point that were like names from the Mass Effect games that I wanted to name my Webkinz, because some of those names are really cool. Adrien Victus is a very like, I don't know, honorable name. And I guess even though they don't really like look like the Turians necessarily, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just like the darkness, maybe it's kind of some of the sharpness of the horns. Something about those Webkinz spoke out to me. It's like, ah yes, this is Adrien Victus. So at one point when I had made a Mass Effect Webkinz series, it's been long since canceled, it was so stupid. He was actually in the show as the character. I named him after that character because that character is very like honorable. He's very, he loses his son, spoiler alert, but his son dies and it's very sad. I just want to give him a hug. Like, I feel like he wouldn't accept the hug, but I just want to give him a hug. That's where his name comes from. It's not like the most like marvelous cool description. Somehow it just, to me, it fits, and like unless you know the character, you might not make sense, but to me, like, I just can't explain it. It's just right. like, I don't know, when you look at something and you name it and you're like, yeah, this is their name. And like, there's no rhyme or reason for it. It's like, that's their name. That's his name. Adrien Victus. Okay, well that is it for What's in a Name today. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you would like to see another episode, make sure to let me know. I'm gonna make another episode anyway, but it would be nice to know that there are people who are interested. If you want to make something like this, absolutely go ahead. I think it's so cool to find out like why people named things the way that they did. I would love to see anybody making videos like that, so definitely like tag me or send it to me, or however you get somebody's attention on YouTube. I don't know. I haven't been like consistent on YouTube in a while, so I'm a little out of touch with how things work. I don't know how to end videos, so I'm just gonna say goodbye and I'll see you guys next time.